So somebody has asked, how do you deal with blue things? And they've suggested this seed as one that provides a little bit of a challenge using them. So I figured I'd give it a go, see where we can get. And immediately we can see we've got 3 flowers. I don't know why they're called flowers, but that's the term. Probably because they open out like a flower and you click on them. I'm going to ignore them for the moment. So I've got some easy options here. So basic patterns, the 3 minus makes it very easy when you've only got 4 spaces. He's already got 3. He's already got 2. That's narrowed him down. That's narrowed him down. And okay, it's 1 from 3, 1 from 3, 1 from 2, 2 from 3, 1 from 3. Okay, because of that one and that one, he's still wide open. He's wide open. He's wide open. He's all over the place. So I've exhausted the clues that aren't these things. And I like to do that. I don't want to open these things too early, not least because clearing out this lot is probably essential to making use of these. So I'll start with this one, because it's on the edge. Means a lot of cells are already out of play. And it tells us I've got 1, 2, 3, and then one of those 2, which is fine. Open 5, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, because I know one of those 2 is, which means I now know one of those 3 is. So I'll close you because you're just noise at this stage, and I'll open you. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means 2 of these are. And I know at most 2 of those are, which means at most one of these 2 is, and at most one of those 2 is, and at most, sorry, at least one of those 2 is, but it could be both. And one of those 2 must be, and all of those ones I've just highlighted cross a boundary of a flower, so they're not really terribly helpful. You don't want ones that cross boundaries. So let's have a look. If it's that one, it's not that one, which means it's definitely that one and it's not that one. So if it's that one, it's not that one. Because if it's that one, means it must be that one, which means it's not those 2 because it's only one of these 3 instead of 5. So if it's that one, it's not this one. But also if it's that one, because he's a dashed 2, it's not that one. So whichever one of these 2 is, it's not him. That doesn't help. Okay, so I know it has to be one of those 2, but it could be any of those 3. It can't be both of those. That's helpful. Let's open out to 7. So I know it. I should bring that 5 back. I know it has to be 2 of these 4. So what I've got a budget for each segment under the flower. So my budget here is one of those. Budget here is one of those. My budget here is 2 of those. If it's that one, it's not that one. And it's not that one. So if it's that one, it's got to be 2 of those 3. And he'll have 1, 2, which means it's got to be that one and one of those two, which works. And that makes it him. And that makes those two black. And those two can't be black. So if it's that one, can it be? Okay, if it's that one, it can't be that one. Of him. Only one of those, oops, only one of those two can be. So if it's that one, it's definitely not him. Which means it would have to be that one and that one to make him work. So if it's that one, it must be that one. But if it's that one and that one, then it's neither of those two, which means it has to be those two. And that one can't have both of those two. It can't be that one. Yay. And I can close the flag because I've actually got, I nearly clicked the wrong key there. It's got to be him. So let's open that out and now I've got nowhere again. Interesting. So so this is where suddenly the flowers start to add up. Because 1, 2, 3, 4 has to be you. So he's done his bit. And this 7 is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it has to be one of those two, which makes it 7. It can't be that one. Which means we can close him. I've just clicked the wrong button. Cog. Okay, I'll restart, because I always restart when I make a mistake. Okay, this should be quicker. So I know it's one of you two. I know if it's you, then it can't be you, which means it must be you, which means it can't be you. And if it's you, it can't be you either, so it's definitely not you. And then what's the logic for this one? If it's that one, it can't be that one, which means it must be that one and that one. So if it's that one, it must be that one. But that would give him 3, which means it can't be those two, which means it would have to be those two. So you'd end up with both of those blue next to this 2, so it can't be that one. And that gave me that gave me those 2. I've forgotten now where I went to from here. The 7 and the 5. So the 5 ticks off you. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not you. 1, 2, 3, 4. It helps when I click the right mouse button. Okay, if it's that one, it can't be that one, and it can't be that one. Because if it's that one, we'd have 3 here, so it can't be that one. And we'd have 3 here, so it can't be that one. So if it's that one, this 4 can only have 1, 2, 3. So it can't be that one. Which means we know it's that one. So I can close him off, I can close him off. This 3 means must be that one. So I can close that 7 off. And now we're back to a more generic puzzle. Which doesn't mean easy, unfortunately. 2, 3. Okay, that's good. So I know it has to be one of those. Actually, it's neither of those two. So it's both of those two, not you. Not you, which means it is you. That means it is you. It can't be all 4 of you, because these are 4 dash. So it must be you. But I knew that anyway, because it's got to be all 3 of those. And okay, it can only be one of those 2. Since it's both of those. It's not him. It's not that one, by the way, because it has to be one of those 2 to make up that 4. Okay, a 1 next to a 3 bounded is always nice. So it tells me it has to be one of those 2. It's going to be those 2. That 2's got 2 next to it. Like that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there we are. We've got 4 there now. Half this game isn't the logic, it's just spotting it. So just ticking off obvious ones. 1, 2, 3. Means it must be one of those 2. Which means it can't be that one. And that 3 means it must be that one. That's comical. 1, 2, 3. So it's got to be that one. It's not that one, which means it is that one. Rules out that one. Means it's both of those. It's not him. Remaining one. It's going to be that one. That 6 minutes is a lie. It's 6 minutes plus the time I spent earlier in the puzzle. So, fun one. A tricky start, but ultimately the flowers weren't too bad.